Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Hope everybody had a great weekend, a safe weekend. We're starting out today with prices about unchanged overnight. Last week we saw the funds, according to the CFTC, increase their short positions in corn and soybean meal. And right now they're long a little bit of beans. So in the bean complex, I think the market's hoping, number one, that China continues to buy beans. Last week they were net buyers, old and new crop, about 1 million tons. They certainly had to buy a lot more than that to reach the USDA export numbers and keep the carryouts from increasing. Over in the corn, we still are looking for maybe a little fewer acres, but crop conditions suggest maybe better than average corn trend yield. And with the drop in ethanol demand, we would expect both this year and next year's corn carryouts to go up, which continues to offer resistance to the corn market. And in the wheat, we saw some sell-off, taking back some of the recent gains, in part because of rains in Europe, parts of Russia. The forecast, though, for especially parts of Russia and Ukraine is dry, and so we just don't know how that crop is going to finish. Russian export prices continue to have advanced over the last week. We'll see if that offers some support to the wheat market. Here in the U.S., Southern Plains should remain warm and dry as we get through harvest. And then on Thursday, we've got a USDA report. The average guess for the corn crop is a little bit below what USDA said in May, but the carryouts are expected to go up. The bean crop, most of the numbers are a little bit above the USDA's main number because of maybe more acres planted and the good crop conditions. But most people keep the carryouts unchanged for this year and next year, depending upon what China buys. The average guess for the all wheat crop is a little bit above the USDA's number. Winter wheat also a little bit above the USDA numbers. Again, hard wheat production below last year, while soft wheat production is above last year. And the spring wheat crop looks favorable with 80% rated good to excellent, and that should be at least as big as last year's crop. As far as weather is concerned, the tropical storm came in the Gulf Coast areas and is going to go straight up Missouri into parts of Iowa and Wisconsin. Might shortchange Indiana and Ohio as far as rainfall is concerned. Once the system is out, this week we should see cooler temperatures and dry conditions, which I think most people will say is okay for the crops. So then we just have to kind of watch summer weather and see if there's any ridging, or if we have a normal west-east jet stream that will provide favorable conditions at least through the remainder of June and most of July. Outside markets, stocks are still up from Friday's surprise jobs data. Crude oil is also up after OPEC agreed for most countries to extend the production cuts. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.